Did you know your brain is sabotaging your money? Right now. The moment your paycheck hits your account, you have a 15-second window. And what you do in those 15 seconds is the difference between building real wealth and staying stuck in a cycle that feels impossible to escape. Be honest with me for a second. How many of you have felt that Friday paycheck high? That amazing feeling when the money lands. You're already mentally spending it, right? That new gadget you've been eyeing, the celebratory takeout, those shoes that have been sitting in your online cart for weeks. Then, a couple of weeks later, you're staring at your bank account, asking the same old question, where did it all go? If that sounds familiar, listen closely. You are not bad with money. You're just following a broken script that 90% of people are unknowingly following. And today, right now, we are going to rewrite that script together. Most people are what I call financial sleepwalkers. Let me paint a picture for you. Imagine Robert, a project manager living in Seattle. He makes a solid $75,000 a year, which sounds great on paper. But in reality, he's living paycheck to paycheck. Now, Robert isn't irresponsible. He doesn't go on wild spending sprees. He's just on autopilot. His money comes in, the bills get paid automatically, and the rest, well, it just vanishes into thin air. He's treating his paycheck like a surprise birthday gift, a fun bonus to spend, not what it truly is, the single most powerful wealth-building tool he will ever own. But what if I told you there's a simple flip? A single mindset shift that wealthy people use, often without even thinking about it. It's not about working harder or longer hours. It's not even necessarily about making more money, believe it or not. It's about a 5-step first-minute routine that you do the moment you get paid. And I'll warn you, step number 2 is so counterintuitive, it feels like you're breaking some kind of financial law. Stick with me. Let's start with step 1, the brutal honesty audit. This is where you get real with yourself. You have to know, down to the dollar, where your money is actually going. This isn't about making you feel guilty about that latte you bought. It's about collecting data. It's about facts, not feelings. A fascinating study from Harvard Business Review found that people who simply track their expenses save, on average, 20% more without even trying. The act of tracking itself changes your behavior. So, here's your first task. You need to separate your true necessities, things like rent or mortgage, basic groceries, and utilities, from what I call the convenience necessities. These are the sneaky ones, the premium subscriptions you forgot you had, the daily coffees that add up, the delivery fees. Take a hard look at your spending. Are you spending more than 60% of your income on your true, non-negotiable needs? If you're not sure, or if the number is higher, you've just found your leak. That's the first place to focus. Now, for the flip, the part that changes everything. Step 2, the pay yourself first heist. This is the absolute game changer. Before you pay the electric company, before you pay your landlord, before you even buy groceries, you pay your future self. It sounds backward, I know. But here's how it works. The moment your paycheck lands, you automatically divert 10 to 20% into a separate savings or, even better, an investment account. You are treating your future wealth as your most important, non-negotiable bill. It's not about saving what's left over at the end of the month. It's about taking your share first. This one habit, more than any other single thing, separates the wealthy from the permanently broke. Next up, step 3 is your financial body armor, the emergency fund. I know, it sounds boring. It's not the exciting part of finance. But let me tell you why it's critical. A recent Federal Reserve report found that nearly 4 in 10 Americans couldn't cover an unexpected $400 emergency without going into debt or selling something. $400. That's a car repair, a dental emergency, a broken appliance. Your goal is to build a fund that covers 3 to 6 months of your essential living expenses. This isn't money to get rich with, it's money to keep you from getting poor. It's the buffer that lets you sleep soundly at night, knowing that if your car breaks down or your hours get cut at work, you have a safety net. You won't be forced to make a bad decision out of desperation. Okay, let's move on to step 4, and this is where the real magic happens: automate your freedom. Let's be real. Your willpower is a tired muscle by the time Thursday rolls around. You've had a long week, you're stressed, and that's when you're most likely to make impulse decisions that sabotage your goals. So, the solution is simple: you remove willpower from the equation entirely. You set up automatic transfers for everything. Your pay yourself first savings. Automated. Your contribution to your emergency fund. Automated. Your extra debt payments. Automated. You make your financial success inevitable by putting it on a system that runs without you. When your money moves on autopilot, you can't sabotage it on a bad day. Your best financial self is in charge, 24/7. This system works. It's not just theory. It took me personally from being a financial sleepwalker, wondering where my money went, to building real, tangible financial security. And now, I want to know from you, which of these steps was your biggest aha moment? Was it step 1, the brutal honesty audit? Or maybe step 2, the pay yourself first heist? Or maybe it was the automation in step 4. Type 1, 2, 3, or 4 in the comments below. Let's see what our community needs to focus on the most. Your feedback helps everyone. If you're ready to stop the cycle, to stop being a financial sleepwalker, and to finally make your money work for you instead of you always working for it, then you need to be here with us every week. Hit that subscribe button and, just as importantly, ring the notification bell. Because next week, I am pulling back the curtain on the 3 biggest money lies your own brain tells you that are keeping you broke. You don't want to miss it. Remember this: the wealth you seek won't be found in your next raise, it will be found in the system you build for your next paycheck. Thank you so much for watching. Now go check your auto transfer settings. I'll see you next week.